This is the WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kaleb Knepp reporting. The Fall Field Day at the Vincennes University Jasper campus crop fields took place on Thursday. Here is Logan Tresh with the story.
The annual Fall Field Day for the VUJC Land Stewardship Initiative took place on Thursday, November 17th. Melissa Rouchard, who works for the Dubois County Solid Waste Conservation District, explained what the Land Stewardship Initiative is.
It's the 50-acre farm on Vincennes University Jasper campus. This project started back in 2012, so this year, in 2022, we are celebrating our 10th year with this farm. For the past decade, we have been doing no-till cover cropping systems. So we are working on building soil health, building the aggregation, and today, so last week I gave a lecture of the kind of an overview of the 10 years, and today we have a follow-up out in the field so that farmers could get a hands-on feel for the soil, how the textures are different, how the colors are different, and how conventionally tilled soil reacts differently to water than no-till cover crop system that's going to hold together a little better and infiltrate water faster. So we get those hard rains, it just is a better soil for functioning.
She also had this to say about what the future holds for the initiative.
So this year we planted corn, so next year we'll be going into soybeans. This spring we have a few small repairs and some filter strips. Those are grassed borders around the fields to kind of prevent soil erosion and nutrients from leaching into streams. A little bit of grass repair, but other than that, the property is about the most stable it's ever been. When we first took on the project, there was some erosion with gullies and some tile lines that needed repaired. And over the past decade, we've fixed some field crossings and fixed the tile lines and really stopped just about all the erosion that's happening on the property.
The event covered many topics, including managing summer cover crop biomass, 10-year review of LSI, hands-on soil testing, comparison of traditional tilled versus no-tilled soil, and lastly, a review of conservation practices implemented. This is Logan Tresh reporting.
Thanks, Logan. The VUJ Land Stewardship Initiative has been going for 11 years, and the Field Day is an annual event in order for the public to check out and get a hands-on look at what progress has been made on the land in the past year. Currently across the country, there is an increase in the numbers of RSV, which stands for Respiratory Syncytial Virus cases. This has shown to also be leading to increased numbers of hospitalizations. The same is true at Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper. RSV is a respiratory virus that affects the younger population more intensely than the adult population. If you notice any signs of RSV, please contact your healthcare provider. Signs include difficulty breathing, fever that does not respond to the medications, trouble with or concern about eating. Prevention is key. Doing these things will help protect your young children and babies from RSV this season. Hand washing, adults before contact, and children as often as possible. Avoid contact with sick people. Adults may not have bad colds, and RSV in adults presents as a mild cold. And also keep your kids away from other sick children. RSV will not always present as a major illness. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute awarded $5.7 million in grant funding to more than 200 police departments for enhanced traffic enforcement. Departments will use the funding to conduct overtime patrols and carry out strategies aimed at curbing dangerous and reckless driving. Most of their efforts will take place during targeted enforcement campaigns, which coincide with some of the deadliest times of the year to be on the road, such as the holiday season and Labor Day. While officers will be on the lookout for all traffic violations, their focus will be on addressing some of the leading causes of fatal crashes, including impaired driving, speeding, distracted driving, and lack of seatbelt use. Ultimately, the goal of the program funded by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is to help prevent crashes and fatalities through education and enhanced high-visibility enforcement. According to the latest statistical projections from NHTSA, 20,175 people died in motor vehicle crashes nationwide in the first half of 2022, which is up slightly from the previous year. Despite the discouraging report, traffic fatalities decreased by 4.9% in the second quarter of 2022, signifying the first year-to-year decline since the start of the pandemic. Unfortunately, this is the opposite of what statewide data is showing in Indiana. As fatalities continue to rise, as of October, ICJI estimates that 814 people lost their lives in fatal collisions this year. While that's up 2.4% from the same time in 2021, it represents an 18.5% increase from pre-pandemic 2019. The grants were awarded last month using federal NHTSA funds. The largest amount went to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department at $1.3 million as urban areas like Marion County continue to see the largest increase in fatal crashes. The first campaign of the program, Safe Family Travel, kicks off next week and is designed to cut down on impaired driving and promote seatbelt use during the busy holiday season, followed by a St. Patrick's Day focused enforcement operation in March. Around the area, 4 departments were awarded grant funding. Paoli Police Department was awarded $3,000. Huntingburg Police Department was awarded $5,000. Santa Claus Police Department was awarded $4,800, and the Tell City Police Department was awarded $16,500. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center offers an instructor-led basic life support training class for licensed and certified healthcare professionals, such as physicians, dentists, nurses, paramedics, and EMTs. This American Heart Association course covers CPR for all ages, two-man CPR, bag valve mask ventilation, relief of responsive and unresponsive FBAO, and use of the AED. Participants must successfully complete a written test and skills evaluation in CPR and AED to receive a course completion credential card. The next available class is Monday, December 12th, 2022, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the Health and Wellness Classroom at Memorial Southside Office, which is located at 1100 West 12th Avenue in Jasper. The cost is $65. Pre-registration is required and class size is limited. For more information or to register, please visit Memorial Hospital's website at www.mhhcc.org and click on the Classes and Events, or call the Health and Wellness Department at 812-996-2399. Stay tuned. WJTS News will be right back with Brian Schwink's weekly visit to the DuBois County Humane Society, followed by a check of weather, and Kurt Gugsa will have a look at sports.